Hello and Happy New Year. This is Colin, owner and operator at Heaven Skies Drone Images. Today I'd like to welcome you to a very short unboxing for a product made by a company called I Ographer for any Apple, iPad, or iPhone products. My first video, I did a review of an iPad holder for the 6th generation. This holds any of these products if you happen to have one. I gave it 5 stars or 2 thumbs up. I really enjoyed it. Feel free to check out my other video on the unboxing of this specific product. And today, when I had purchased this product, I also purchased this product, a wide angle lens. Today I'm going to continue the review on how this works or what is in the box, and will give you my opinion on this, and I will show you the photos of how it handles, and I will tell you, and then you can make the decision yourself. All right, let's begin. So as you can see, it's a small little box. It's roughly 2.5 inches this way, probably 2.5 inches this way. It's pretty small. But when I first got it, I was like, okay, we'll see if she works. And I like to get a little bit more wider, as I said in my previous video. I like to get more subject information. That's just how I am. So when I saw it, it's like, okay, let's see if we can put it to the test. So when I ordered the 2 products, it came in a bigger box, roughly from the time I ordered it to my house, less than a week, not counting weekend days. But she arrived on time, and I was very surprised. So let's take a look to see what's in this box. So when you open it up, it's a pouch. All right, so I'm already liking what I see. So I took the pouch out, and that's all that's in there. So let's put that to the side. The pouch is like a velvet outside. It's a little bit of padding, which will protect from scratches and things. If you're like me and you take care of your equipment, it'll last a long time. So inside the pouch is like one of these drawstring bags that if you play Dungeons and Dragons back in the day with dice and all those little figurines, that's the type of pouch it comes in. So you take it out, and we'll put this to the side not to lose it. And here you go. This is your product. Now, upon inspection, I noticed everything was really good, because that's the first thing you want to do is when you get something new, you take it out to make sure, the post office or FedEx or anybody that delivers it, they took good care of it. So to my surprise, if you look, there was an extra bonus. And I was very surprised on that, because I really don't do a lot of close-ups, or if you take pictures of flowers or anything small, this will come in handy. So it was an extra bonus, 2-in-1. Maybe it set it in the directions, I don't know, that was my bad for missing it. But, it's a win-win for me. So how this works is you find your holder, and obviously, with no directions, if you're smart, you can figure it out. The back part here unscrews, put that to the side. There's your lens, and you just screw it on really, really carefully. You don't have to overcompensate. You don't have to too tight it too much, and there you go. And then the lens cap, you could either get, if you're an avid photographer, you can find, the little sticky things with the lens cap so you don't hold it, it'll wrap around here. You can design it yourself. I like to just put it in my pocket because then I know where it is when I'm done. And that's what it looks like. I'm just going to show you real quick if I'm going too fast. There's the specs. Wide angle. And of course, I'm going to give you some examples in a little bit. So this is what it looks like. Now, in order to get the macro, there's another part. Let me just take this unscrewed here because sometimes you just need a little help. There we go. Put it back on. For those who got big fingers, you might have to take it off. And then you want to be careful. There's a lot of thread. There you go. It comes into two pieces. Now, I'm not sure. Yeah, see, that won't fit. So, the positive of this thing is, yes, it's a 2-in-1. It's a bonus for you. I love the way it works. It does what I wanted it to do when I purchased it. I guess the only really negative thing about this whole entire thing is if you do use the macro, you don't have any type of cover. Maybe they could have thrown in a lens cap or something to protect your lens for this. But, if you'll search the internet or if you look out there, you'll probably find something, or you can design your own if you don't want to spend the extra cash. But anyhow, let me show you some examples of how the photos look, and then we'll come up and finish my final thoughts. Well, as you can see, I took 3 photos. The first one was just shot normal, regular photo, nothing special. I picked the subject, random subject. I picked 2 together, so at least, you get to see what it looks like. The second photo was shot with the camera lens on, the wide angle. As you can see, and it does provide more subject in the frame, which personally I like, because like I said, I can tend to do more. I do shoot buildings and landscape, and that'll help me get more of the subject in. If I don't like it, or if I find out it's too much, I'll just crop it in Photoshop. The third photo was the close-up lens. As you can see, I was literally probably less than an inch close to my subject, and you can see how clear the star on top of the soldier's helmet came out. Anything more further away or closer would have been blurry. So, maybe I will start using this feature because, when spring comes around, it's good for natures. I do like to take a lot of walks, and do some, like I said, some nature photography. So, I'll start using that more, and then we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, I did make a notice that I want to tell you guys, which you probably hopefully already know. If you are on photo, then you switch to video. The video on the 6th generation iPad, not sure about any other ones. Like I said, this is my first iPad, Apple product, and was always a Windows computer, Android type guy. But, I'm liking, what I'm using. And the two are interchangeable in Adobe Video Editor. Uh, well, anyhow, as I was saying, as if you switch from photo to video, video to photo, when you go to video, for some reason, the your subject or the lens or the camera lens or insides will bring the subject closer. So if I'm taking a photo, say like from this far, for some reason, if I switch it to video, it brings it in a little bit closer. So that's actually just one thing I found out when I was doing your test photos to show you. So you never ever stop learning when it comes to these things. Well, anyhow, let me give you my final thoughts on 37 mm wide angle lens. I am going to give this another 5 star, 2 thumbs up, because I like what it does, especially with photos. Videos, I've shot in videos and plays and group things. It does help create more here where I can get that extra person in. The only bad thing or negative thing that I'm going to show you again is when it comes to the closer up, the macro lens. I wish there was some kind of cap or something like this that could go over your lens here to help protect it. So, but otherwise, folks, I want you to go to their website. Again, I am not affiliated with this company. I did find this company probably a few months ago, probably around March or so. Um, it had the stuff exactly what I was looking for. And if you have iPhones or iPads or anything, please check this company out. I will leave the link below. So, in conclusion, all around, I would say this product and the company itself is 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. I personally, I remember this is a personal opinion. I would suggest you doing more research. Go to their website, please. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to them. I really enjoy the products that they put out for my iPad 6th generation. So continue to check back. Um, Please find my other previous video on the handle if you haven't seen that unboxing. Stay tuned because I will have more products and more unboxing of future products. Again, thank you for your time and have a happy new year and be safe out there, everyone.